Thanks for joining us today. Brooklyn Park's fire chief says outdated fire stations can create health hazards for firefighters. He says the plans for a new station will reduce those risks and speed up response times.
We want the people taking care of our community to have a long, prosperous, and healthy career. And if we don't address that now, that is just not possible.
Construction of a new central fire station is expected to start this fall. It's estimated to cost around $46 million. Contractors are working on bids for the project. The new station will be located on the former library site next to the Community Activity Center. Once it's built, the city will remodel the existing fire station to use as a senior center. The chief says the community has offered overwhelming support for the project.
Mostly I receive questions about, do you have the support that you need to continue this process? And we are very grateful.
The chief says there's a need for a new fire station in the northwest part of Brooklyn Park. There are also plans to remodel the city's other fire stations. Brooklyn Park police are investigating a shooting that landed a young person in the hospital. Police responded to the 5900 block of Garwood Road by a townhome complex just after 5 o'clock Wednesday evening. Officers found the victim in the street suffering from a gunshot wound. The shooter fled the scene. As we went to air Thursday, no arrests were made and the young victim was in stable condition. Meanwhile, 2 suspects are in police custody following an armed carjacking. Brooklyn Park police say it happened at around 7 Wednesday night in the 5700 block of Brookdale Drive North. Officers located the stolen vehicle about a mile away, unoccupied. With the help of a police canine on the ground and a drone in the air, officers arrested 2 suspects. Both had several guns. Charges in the case were pending Thursday. A former Maple Grove High School volleyball coach faces decades in prison after admitting to a litany of sex crimes. 33-year-old Dorian Bars was sentenced to 33 years in federal prison for creating child pornography. Prosecutors say he used his position as a volleyball coach to prey on at least 19 children. He committed sexual acts with at least 5 of these girls. The judge called the case every parent's nightmare. The city of Edina saw numerous housing teardowns several years ago. Could the city of Plymouth be next? Plymouth city manager believes so. City manager Dave Callister says the city could start seeing teardowns of single-family homes with brand new homes taking their place. Callister says the city's quality of life and desirable schools would contribute to that demand. The city doesn't have much available land left to build new homes, another reason we could see teardowns. The median sales price of a home in Plymouth last month was $525,000. Heavy rainfall and excessive watering is making some trees turn colors faster. I spoke with the Plymouth City Forester to learn why that's happening.
This is what we're seeing in some of the maples.
City Forester Paul Buck says maple trees aren't supposed to change until mid-September.
The trees are actually shutting themselves down in an effort to save themselves because they realize they're not going to make it through this year.
These maple trees are drowning.
Something's different. This isn't normal.
He says it's caused by too much water and not enough oxygen. If left alone, that's a problem.
The tree typically will struggle for 2 to 3 years and then up and die.
But if you notice your trees going into survival mode, a way to fix it is simple. Lay off the sprinkler system.
You can squeeze water out of the soil under that mulch. We got too much. Right now, start backing off. Let nature give us enough rain.
A Crystal woman is looking for a few good volunteers to help her fight against an invasive species. Delaney Cleveland takes us inside Rachel Brighton's battle against buckthorn.
This is the area I wanted to show you because this is where we've been working mostly this year.
Rain is essential for plant life, but not all plant life is essential. Just ask Rachel Broughton of Crystal.
So this is a buckthorn tree.
She's the woman behind Crystal's volunteer habitat restoration program, and she's on a mission to remove buckthorn from Hagemeister Pond Natural Area.
So buckthorn completely takes over, and if you have an area that's heavily infested in buckthorn, it's pretty much the only thing you find.
Left unchecked, this invasive tree can spread like wildfire and disrupt native plants. It's why Broughton and other volunteers have come here every summer for the last 4 years to clear as much buckthorn as they can.
When we first started doing the habitat restoration, you could not see 15 feet in from here because the buckthorn was so thick.
They've made progress over the years, but the battle is far from over.
This area, we haven't even touched it yet.
Some sections of the park are covered in buckthorn, which is why Brodden is asking for help.
I want to build community.
Brodden and the volunteers use tools to cut the buckthorn into stumps about 4 feet high. But soon after, shoots pop out of those stumps.
What people can do when they're walking through this park and they see that these shoots are coming out of these stumps, they can just take them off.
It's called defoliation, and over time, defoliation weakens the buckthorn's roots.
And I think this is fun.
A little effort that can go a long way to restoring the park's natural habitat. In Crystal, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
The volunteer group's last buckthorn battle will take place on July 31st. Anyone is welcome to join. We'll have more information at ccxmedia.org.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku.